Should be able to hear me now too.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there. Okay. I want to close out of whatever this is. I'll keep the Zoom, right?
Zoom, yeah. Yo, you can X out of the other one.
Okay. Okay. You're good?
Okay, yeah, I'm good.
All right. Cool. So you guys, so we switching it up or what?
Switching up.
Zoom? Is that what we're gonna start
Uh,
using this?
well, I can't record out of the web browser.
Oh,
Yeah, so just
gotcha.
use this too. But yeah, the other
Okay, cool.
that one's working out for us, so might as well.
Nice. All right, cool, man. How you been?
Oh, been all right, thanks. Yeah, feeling much better. Thanks for
I'm
asking.
feeling much better. Sweet. Cool. Yeah, just I'm dealing with my children. They're just all sick and
Yeah,
one after the other. So, but
lots of winter.
I'm doing all right though. So we'll see what happens. But hopefully I don't get that bug.
Yeah.
Right. Uh, but yeah, no. As far as let's see, let me bring up my thankful. I just submitted the assessment with deeper with CSS.
Okay.
So yeah, so I just submitted about 2 hours ago. So I'm just waiting for them to grade that. But that was I'm ahead because that was supposed to be completed by March 10th. So that will I'll continue on with module 2, which would be JavaScript foundations. But I did have questions when I was doing the CSS or that project.
Mhm.
Um, what? So they had me. I did Flexbox, like I was doing Flexbox. Really, it is very nice and easy doing it for one rows to kind of I can put multiple rows and all that good stuff. But
Mhm.
what's the difference between that and if I were to use like HTML tables? Because I remember doing it like that way. Is
Yeah.
it a responsive way of doing it? Is that because the Flexbox is more responsive?
Yeah, that's part of it. It's a responsive layout. CSS, I guess you could call it a framework, but
Uh-huh.
it's part of the language now. Um, but yeah, you could just have a lot more flexibility. Flex being the key word.
Uh-huh.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah, just more control over like all the elements and stuff like that.
Okay.
Pretty
Because yeah, I
limited
mean,
when it comes to tables.
okay, that's what I was kind of seeing. I mean, like I was just because I remember, doing when I would do a little bit of the HTML, it would be the div tags, and then for CSS like 50% for based on that I guess column, and then
Mhm.
the other percentage. So it was cool on Flexbox. It might Flexbox, right? Um, they was you just using the different CSS names like justify content, and you can center it. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is it's kind of easy. Like once you get the hang of it, you have the parent, which is the flex, and then you have the
Uh-huh.
items inside, which are the children, the flex items. And so,
Yeah,
and then you can create like a child can become a parent and then have its own items inside. So yeah.
gotcha.
So once you
Okay,
get
yeah,
those
yeah, yeah.
few properties, you're pretty well on your way.
Okay, cool. Because this is I wanted to show you. Then let me just share. Let's share my screen real quick. Um, host display participant screen. Host disabled. Oh, you disabled. It's okay.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Let me undo it because I always
is
do that. Okay,
let's just,
should be able to do it now.
okay. Desktop 1, desktop 2. Google Chrome. This is oh yeah, this is desktop 2. I'll just do that one. Okay. It's open. Allows them to share your screen. Oh, geez. Click. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to do that later because
Okay.
I had to deactivate it. But anyways, what I was gonna try to explain is so I had on the CSS. Well, actually, I can give you this. Oh, cool. Yeah, because it's on the GitHub. Let me give you that, and tell me when you have that up.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So you see how it said, so I'm Pete Thankful. It's like a tongue twister. I'm an artist living that whole all the way to the contact me, feel free to contact me aspect.
Yeah.
I don't know, and we'll see what they say, but basically what I did was, I did a flex body reverse row, because originally it was all centered. It was first when it says the about, it was hi Pete Thankful, then the picture, and then I'm artist living right underneath the picture, right?
Uh-huh.
That's how it originally was. I basically took the I am artist living in Denver, Colorado. I took that content and put it under hi, I'm Pete Thankful. So now it's all under one div. And that was the only way I could get it underneath that. And I don't know if I'm like, because I mean, the way the program was, it was like, it's almost like you're just doing a lot more CSS rather than rearranging HTML. But I rearranged HTML because I felt like the only way this was ever going to go underneath this was it had to come to the second. It had to be the next line under hi, I'm Pete Thankful. Or that, if that makes, it's kind of hard to explain on the thing, but maybe, if you can go to the source.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. So then let's see how the let's see, article, the intro. Let's see. Oh, I guess it intro section, do class intros. Yeah, so then yeah, I mean they're all little paragraph head tags, but basically that whole intro content is now one div class with hi and Pete Thankful. But before they were separated. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, if it works, it works, but then I don't know if I'm just like manipulating it where it's gonna give me problems if I, in the future kind of thing.
No, I think you do fine. It's just kind of an example to give you some more practice, or exercise to give you some more practice with Flexbox.
Okay.
So yeah, I think.
Okay. Yeah, and then the other question too is the image. Like I had a problem with it based on size, because this container is supposed to only be 600 pixels max. So, and when the Flexbox, when I'm having this, row after, them horizontal here, the picture was basically getting squished. It had like a max width of, I think let me see. I think I'll have it in here. Actually, I can probably. I had a max. Where's my bump up image? Yeah, I had a max width only of like 250 pixels, but then I made max height and max width 225 pixels, and that did the trick. It made a perfect circle, because then it was getting like squished.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the proper way to do it, right? Just make sure it matches max height, max width, and it'll stay in a perfect circle.
Yep, and you could also put it in its own div container, because the image is an inline element. You can wrap it in a div, which is a block element, and you could set the width on the block element, and then let the image fill up that
Oh,
width and height. So that way directly manipulating the image in any way.
Gotcha. So you're saying, okay, that's, and that, yeah, and you can see that I don't have that in it. So I could have created another div for just that image inside that, and then I could have just controlled that div in essence, right?
Right. Yeah. Like it's like
Oh,
it's like a
I'm interested.
frame or like it's frame. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Maybe I will try that just for kicks, just to kind of see both things. Okay, okay, that's cool. Oh, right on. I'm glad I asked that then. Because okay, cool, right on, dude.
Yeah.
That helps me out. But yeah, everything else was cool. And then yeah, when I got to the portfolio part, I was like Flexbox, I was like bam, bam, bam. I was like, all right, because it was all centered and it really
Yeah.
made it really easy.
Yeah, that's the power of it, is just like once you fix the few things that are quirky, like the rest of it just follows. So
Follows, yeah. All right, cool, man. So yeah, so that's it. And that, yeah, that was my big thing that I was working on. And again, I told you last time, like just getting, I was using the terminal to push and pull. So that was pretty cool. I felt like, oh, I was a techie, being able to go from terminal and it updates to GitHub. I was like, all right, this is working.
yeah, you got it live on Pages. It's really cool.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, my design head is like, what the hell is this page? Look, this is horrible.
Yeah.
but as far as the project itself, it's doing what I'm supposed to do. So
Yeah. Yeah. Now you get to know from both worlds, like, the constraints that you have as a developer to make it
for sure, for sure. Yeah, no, but like even this, like this is bugging the hell out of me. But I'm like, it's exactly the way they have it. You see how high I'm thankful up there is more towards the right.
Mhm.
But being that it's centered, there's not enough sentence. Like that bugs the hell out of me. I'm like, and I probably could just pat it more, patting right to make it more centered. But that's how the image was that I was supposed to replicate. So I'm like,
Yeah,
that's just the design in me,
yeah, it's a bit off. It's like kind of
right? It's
off.
totally to the right. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the hell? But anyways, dude, yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna I'll get once they grade this, and then I'll continue on with JavaScript, which I
Awesome.
that's always
That's the
breaks
rabbit
my
hole.
brain. That is the yeah, big time. So I was excited when I was able to do some CSS work. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, just as fun. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, but yeah, good stuff. That's it for me though.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Well, great session. Thank you. And I'll see you next week.
All right, buddy. See you next week. Have a good one.
Take
Bye
care.
bye.